if I can recruit some people from TDM.
We are talking all about pride. Pride in a good way, but pride also in a bad way, specifically related to relationships. Now, pride is a tricky thing. It's a tricky thing. When we're talking about pride, you have pride in your country, pride in your relationship, pride in yourself, pride in your children, your pride in your family, your faith.
Work.
Pride is a good thing in most cases. Now, where it gets a little dicey, where it gets a little tricky, definitely within relationships, is pride that's connected to your ego.
Ooh.
I'm going to say that again. Pride that's connected to your ego is usually that pride that can get in the way and really put a damper on relationships and can ruin relationships. It can really be a killer. Sometimes it could be refusing to apologize.
Oh, yeah. That is a big one. I think that is one of the major Another example can be if kind of like in your own way.
Right.
That can be your ego. It's changes that you need to make, but you're unable to hear that or accept that from your partner or hear from your partner.
Yeah, it's like you're not able to accept help or hear criticism.
Or hear criticism.
And I think that really that is connected to pride. So just that alone can really damage a relationship, can even kill a relationship, because sometimes the pride gets in the way to the point where you can or you
lacking because of it. It's like, oh, this person did that to me, so I'm not going to be the bigger person and try to resolve it. I'm just going to hit them back with the same energy.
Wasting my name.
Exactly. Day-to-day basis, the more that you're going to have resentment, maybe.
Ladies and gentlemen, you already know what it is. It's hump day. Danny, the voice of reason, live from KC 80 in the heart of Leimert Park. Engaging, interesting, inspiring, motivating topic. One of my god sisters. And she is here with me today. I have to apologize publicly. I forgot to put her on the fly. I'm sorry. Is unhealthy. I'm sorry. Tonight, she's got an amazing and wrapped around the curtain. The title of the journal in and of itself is New York Times bestseller. I love it.
God damn.
Sorry. Dr. Saidi.
How?
Because it is. Absolutely.
Keep going.
In truth, why I
The fuck?
My name. Keep track of
Hmm.
when we were keeping track of our and I was like, happy birthday to me coming up.
Get ready.
So I was thinking, every time your birthday comes up, New Year's, you're like, what
My
did I
birthday
do
around the corner.
this last year? And everyone should always
Hmm. Oh my. Stony Bologna.
Let's reflect on your last year. And I was like, oh yeah, I forgot about this. I forgot about that. Because it's so easy to compound negativity.
Speak on it.
And what happens when we compound negativity? Everything around us. Our friendship suffers, our family suffers, our work suffers.
So you're talking about internal win versus societal win. Way the
Oh shit!
Societal.
What year you were born.
Ooh.
And that's the problem. I
Hmm.
don't know what's happening with 80 babies here. But we didn't level the time of participation. You set the bench, your parents weren't coached to put them in just because. We were the era of the booth. Like, you earned your trophy, you earned the win, you worked hard for it, and therefore you also become a winner. And this shift happened where now you automatically get a trophy just for showing up. It's an exterior thing. Think about childhood, and we all children. And oh, I'm the best, I'm the coolest, and we're we're happy about it. And then there comes this time where it's like, when they're like, oh, my picture's good, or I'm good, or I'm great. Then when did this shift? When did it stop being a
Yeah.
When did
Like
it
the plug
stop?
at his ass. There you come with that.
In that other.
This is a nice topic. We're going to wrap it into this journal. Winning is everything. How society
Oh my god.
and reliant on external validation with words like confidence versus conceited. This is interesting.
We're taught to wait.
Ooh.
Wait for it. I'm tired all the time. State building self-confidence. Pour it in. Like, you don't need me to keep.
But the real confidence, right?
Real confidence is you gotta believe it.
All right, I got questions.
I gotta answer.
I know you do. Y'all got to call in and talk to my sister, Dr. McCall. She's in the building tonight. Let me rattle off some questions. Is winning in a society as toxic as America, does it render most of us imposters when it comes to intimate relationships? 1-800-920-1580. Is confidence in a relationship really a high-level con game? Is confidence in a relationship really a high-level con game? What are you selling? Why are you here selling me on 1-800-920-1580? In what way does our pseudo-confidence end up conning us?
Hell no.
Why do we seek to win in our intimate relationships? Is the toxicity that is evident within American society the chief reason why maintaining healthy relationships seems so daunting? All wearing a mask of completion, a mask of I'm okay, a mask of I moved on. Just a performance. 1-800-920-1580. Woo, Lord, how does our ego and pride keep us from forgiving those?
Motherfucker. Like madman.
Turn on inside.
Lord have mercy. Most people don't know what a win looks like internally. Why is it that we don't recognize it? Teach us tonight.
Just think about it. How I show up in life is
Shit.
Yes or no?
Yeah.
If I'm at home collecting pseudo wins, I call them delusions. Then that's my projection.
Shit.
And I'm showing up in my relationship, and my same partner is looking at me like, you're.
I wonder, can I do that?
It's a power struggle because I'm and you're like, nah. And then there's a power struggle. You're trying to get me to see clearly, and I think I am seeing clearly, but I'm not pouring into myself correctly. How am I measuring if I'm a winner? The internet? We already have a problem. Where's your grounding? Where's to say, okay, this is me. Where I start and stop, and the world starts and stops. If we don't know that, we're collecting. It shakes. The ground is always moving as trend and fads move. I'm only as good as the bag I have, the new shape I bought, whatever it is that we can't call ours and be proud of. How am I going to show up to someone else that's winning on the inside and they feel confident, and I'm expecting them to show me this same delusional thought I have about myself?
Lord have mercy.
She's
on fire. She's on fire already. I want to hear from you tonight. You already know this is a non-judgmental space. Everybody's perspective and opinion is welcomed here. This is a dialogue and not a monologue. Get in here and talk to us. In a society that often prioritizes winning, it also fosters toxic dynamics and perpetuates a culture of conceit. It is crucial to explore how these factors contribute to the deterioration of healthy relationships. This show tonight, we aim to delve into the intricate web of societal influences that keeps us sick and reliant on external validation, particularly through the deceptive dichotomy of confidence versus conceit.
Crazy.
1-800-920-1580. By examining the impact of the ego and pride and the pursuit of external validation, we can gain a deeper understanding of the challenges faced in maintaining authentic and fulfilling relationships. When I come forward, you already know the phone lines are open. Get in here. Are you an imposter in your relationship? Lord have mercy, Jesus. Oh, my. When we come forward, clearly we got a lot to talk about.
The reasons that we're here. See if I just put crazy, what's going to pop up?
Our feelings will disappear. You're listening to the voice of reason with Zoe Williams on KBLA Talk 1580.
All right. Let's see if I just put in crazy. So many crazies, okay.
Environmental justice, pollution, and climate. In Los Angeles and across America, people of color suffer and die.
Find additional resources.
Today. Falling yourself into your chair carefully, like a granddad, and I'm wondering what's going on with old Matt.
Well, I tell you, Steve. Outside Jesse Itzler's house. Jesse Itzler is the guy that came to the Wim Hof retreat in Poland with me. Steve, back when I did the Wim Hof retreat in Poland, my God, we could do a whole other episode on. But that was in a group of guys, amazing. All went to Poland to do pursuits in the snow and ice that were, designed to freeze our balls off and see what would happen. This amazing tribe of guys, Steve, that every time you get together, you sort of can't say no. You know you're going to get something. And even if it's something you don't want to do, you still say yes. Because you just know that it's a race where you have to go up and down this line. It takes 4 hours to complete. So it's a mountain. And by the way, it's not like it takes 4 hours at a good pace. You're not going a good pace that whole time, you're done. You're not going anywhere. You're never going to finish. And I'll tell you, Steve, I was doing it with our friend Al. I was doing it with all these amazing guys. I wasn't ready.
I mean, these are guys, your group of Superman friends,
Superman friends with the confidence. I think it's easier to climb Mount Everest than it is to climb Mount South.
You have a point there. Well, why?
Listen, people are afraid of what's in them.
Yeah.
See, oftentimes, doing things like that is an escape from doing the real work.
Tell me. I'm running from this.
Come on, that's the real action. And then my ego and my pride can claim the mountain, but not telling you, not the mountain. You tell me. You tell me.
You know what? Most difficult things is having someone and
How many times I gotta hit you?
And that is the hardest part. What are you doing about that?
That shit didn't kill him?
Write this letter. Is that a win?
It's a win because you're releasing yourself. The best is not actually for yourself. You also the story, the drama, the experience, but I apologize. Get from that too. I'm not above apologizing. I'm okay with apologizing. People are like, oh, I don't apologize. I don't. What does that mean? What's the narrative behind if you apologize? It's terrible and horrible. What?
You can't see
it. It's profitable. It's profitable. Being mad at my parents for the rest of my life. There's power in it.
There's a payoff in it.
It's huge. I get to be taken care of. I don't have to break success for the rest of my life because that one. You know what I'm saying?
Can't even see when they spawn in, bro.
I get to be on spiritual warfare from here on out.
Take it because I've been hard. At what point?
In the name of sweet baby Ray's when we come forward, we gonna get on the phone and talk to Jesus on that. Where is John? John, get back on the line. Get these phone lines cracking. Y'all know y'all need to talk to the doctor because she's in tonight.
Motherfucker. It's not no fun. It's just fucking me up, man. What kind of grip I have on there? The wrong one. Oh, I should have had him. This is where the killers are born, man. You fucking lost. Oh, motherfucker was crazy. Ow. I wonder what's popping in there roadblocks. Motherfuckers off there off some roadblocks. Damn, I forgot to get a name.
Just had a fight with my woman over something trivial told. We really had confrontation, and I said Billy was bold.
I heard it's bigger from my mama. Her bigger and it's passed down from old.
When I'm calling out a trauma, she too defensive to listen. I'll fall slow. Looking at, I got problems. You got the type of advice that I need. They know it's long enough the time that I need. Between working or being so clingy, was the time zone difference don't make it easy. So I figured I'd call it early.
Come on, mercy.
So just lay back your mind, so bad. Everybody tuning in, so
Relationships fall apart simply because of
I got out there fast, didn't
SORRY. Magic word, eh? When genuinely spoken from the heart, this word is a magic word. When it comes from the deepest cores of the heart with meaning, कभी किसी को सॉरी बोला इसका मतलब आप गलत हो गए नहीं. Better to save the person than being right. Better to release the person than being right. You are willing to keep the peace of the heart, transform ego into humility.
Man, that was beautiful. We've got a caller on the line, and I'm going to guide them to an answer, or at least callers, if you call in tonight, this is a rare opportunity. Let's get some internal wins. You guys hear me talk about it. You won't conquer anything else.
Come on, man.
Wins, but
I can't see.
That they are not nourishing. They don't fulfill. They don't last.
What the fuck is he doing?
Yes. So, I want you to ask Dr. Robinson. I want you to ask for help. Help me. I need it.
Winning a trophy for your mentality, is it? Winning a trophy is important for your mentality.
Well, I would say yes.
One of my quotes.
I would say yes to that. And my yes is yes. I'm dedicated 100%. And I don't. I'm disappointed. But I'm also, to a certain degree, satisfied. Right? Because I know I left it all out there. And I didn't reach when I in my life.
Oh, last five would have got it.
What made the trophy valuable was the journey getting to the trophy. But that's what I get from it.
But what you're also talking about is your lack of ego that can make the trophy the most important thing and expectation to receive it without the work. So your key point is talking about I respect the journey, right? The journey may not always turn out.
Oh my God.
Right. Ego allow you to accept.
But society tells us if we don't get the social trophies, we're not worth diddly.
Right. So what do we keep chasing?
Come on.
Acknowledgement.
Bingo.
I think we're chasing external validation.
And from who? 6.9 thousand followers that I really don't know. I leave my whole life on the line. I put all of me, all of my work, and my journey, all of my self-love into the hands of someone who doesn't know me,
who's being entertained. Right, but their life means nothing. It's an distraction for them. So for validation from a distraction.
The journal is designed to talk about, yes, you can get exterior wins. We're talking about goal setting. I teach people how to set goals that are manageable. Depending on where is your journey, where do you want to go? And keep track of that.
All right, here we go. I'm going to the callers. G from Los Angeles. I hope you got a win. You need help reaching. Here we go. Come on. I appreciate the call and you represent. Come on.
Did we get him?
I've been in an imposter relationship before, trying to climb the mountain instead of the top. But I've done that.
Man, don't let you talk to her, brother. Come on. Talk to me.
When I found myself last time, I did a little self-reflection. I found myself becoming too critical of others. Now that I noticed imposter for whole my life. And I was thinking that was not the healthiest response.
It's like that. What comes to my mind is like game and even what I help people work through it and understanding is we're not just black and white. And there's parts of me that I don't like. And the parts of me that I don't like tend to show up in others more often than are easily recognized. Without being able to see God still processing, I'm a journey. Recognize the true parts of me that I love, that I like. Right? So much it's cool to be happy and easy and stuff. But when it comes time to be like, ugh.
Keep going.
Now that I'm it somehow judgmental. And that again is a little more work. I don't want to reach out and they know.
You just said something very, very profound. The healing is done in a person in a different because it is so easy to say I'm healed because I'm feeling better.
Ooh, and I know it. It's not Scorpios. The ability to spiral and
Am I what? I wouldn't. You acting like I was tripping and off the rails, woman. It's been so long. You know I like direct talk. I mean, you talk real directly. Calmer, I guess so. I ain't doing nothing sitting here running around the TDM listening to Zoe. Now, you did just mess up the whole flow. Yeah, by calling this phone. Call the 68. I don't know. What's up? You asked if I was calm. I was never irate. It's because you mumbling and talking low. Speak up and tell me what you want. Now you ain't gotta yell. Just speak up and speak clear. No, I didn't yell. I just spoke in an assertive voice. I'm not yelling. Speak clear, speak up. You still kind of doing it. Now you speaking clear. You What does it matter? What you got in mind? What do you have in mind? Yeah, when I want to, I tell you that. What are you trying to, what are we eating? What are we eating? Whatever you buying. Yeah. Okay, so you're not buying. So where you about to spend your money at, dude? Calling me, asking me to figure it out. This is what you should have been saying. I'm going here. I'm going here to grab something to eat, but you want something. I don't get that. I get a nice drawn out conversation of trying to figure out.
Argument with a Scorpio, you're gonna lose. Well, you gon' your feelings is gonna get hurt. You want to call the cops now. You know, you want to tell people's moms on them. Like
what?
The ability for me.
I ain't about to do all that. I am a Scorpio, by the way.
I don't have to say anything back. I know. It's like, oh, okay, that's you. Sorry, it's not my battle. And then, of course, I have conditioning and training and expectations of being a psychologist that we have it all together, and we don't. So this space that's also left of this higher expectation, I've blown roofs off. Like, oh, no. I'm just a regular healing person. I'm going to let y'all still know. Right? But it is this ability when you do recognize, I don't have to get into that with you. I know those parts of me and why you're triggering me, why I can see this, why I recognize this, and why I want to respond. that's when you be like, ooh, why do I want to say something so bad? Why do I have to put you in your place?
Wow.
They're hurting.
So, G, I'm going to ask you a very heavy question, brother, and I want you to, you know, I want you to speak to my sister. She's here right now.
Oh, G.
G?
Let's go for it.
Where are you still hurting?
Rejection. I was rejected, and it made me feel worthless, and it took a while to get some self-respect back.
How does he get the win?
And I say thank you, first of all, for he's already
winning.
Love
this brother.
He's
Come
already,
on.
You're already winning, G, in being able to even express that and say that. I have been hurt. I have been rejected. And this is what it did to me. You've done the work, and that is already the win. Period. Do you believe that much?
Do you believe it?
Absolutely. Well, I believe I'm still on the journey, but I'm farther along, much further along than I was before, to the point where I can see that I'm clearly on a journey.
Absolutely. And those are things I have people jot down regularly. So I'm like, every day is a journey, 365 days. So today I'd be like, mark this down that I did the most bravest and went on the radio and told people I've been rejected and I've been hurt. There's so many people that are afraid to call in and even say that, right? And collecting that and saying, okay, so the next step is where have I seen rejection before? Where did I first see rejection? It's recognizing it. It's understanding its root, and then we can cut them, change them, water them, kill them, whatever it is, so that it doesn't show up anymore.
She's cooking too much right now. Hold tight, G. When we come forward in the name of Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue sauce, we gonna keep cooking this meal.
Is it good to you? More Voice of Reason with Zoe Williams when we come forward.
This open enrollment season, LA Care Covered is offering health plans starting at $0 a month. Each plan provides benefits including $0 preventive services, 24/7 telehealth services, around-the-clock nurse advice lines, walk-in minute clinics, and more. Shop and compare premium silver plans with $0 deductibles to help meet your health goals. Ready to shop? Visit us online at lacarecovered.org for a commitment-free instant quote, or speak with us directly at 855-222-4239. LA Care Covered, your affordable path to wellness.
The possibility of lung cancer.
Drive past your house every night in an unmarked car. He had on me to make you break my heart.
You make me feel I'm so gone.
I ask myself over again.
You still fucking up. Wrong phone again, but what's up? It didn't ring. What's up? What's up? So you gonna whip that? All right.
in. They bench play.
Black hole.
It's a black hole. And when you are in the presence of a person who has this level of insight and you choose not.
I'm so gone.
Nights I couldn't sleep. Still let the sun reach home. I ask myself over again, what am I doing wrong? To make you stay alive, and I take the call.
That nigga's tripping. I've done it before in my life. I ain't even gonna bullshit you.
That may have some societal wins, but internally, no wins. It's a black hole. And when you are in the presence of a sister like this, who has this level of insight, I see she's blinking really like hard blinks, like.
That's when you know. If you know it's not, I'm not surprised because I've been collecting self-wins. At some point, I know it's not my battle. That could be your spirituality behind that too. But you have to know what game you're playing. That coach you're talking about is winning a trophy important for your mentality. What game are you playing?
Lord, here we go. G, I need you to get back in here, G.
Here I am.
What game are you playing? And what's important for you to win at the end of the day?
You try to four.
Self-respect. It seems as though I've never been for self-respect.
And that's a big thing. Self-respect. How do you learn that? Who first taught you?
The thing is head.
How is it supposed to look? Like how? I think going out and doing crazy things.
God damn.
No one else exists there. And what's going to tell you, oh, yes.
Yeah. G36. Suppressed.
Wanting the best for myself, wanting good things for myself, wanting to be good in the lives of others, not hating myself, not hating others. That's self-respect.
God damn.
Right. And those are things no one can give you. So it's important. Where it's important with goal setting. It starts at the end, where you set goals and you track. What is it? Where am I at right now? Today is whatever today is. And where do I want to be? I can't respect for you looks like. I don't know where you live. I don't know where you work. I don't know your family. Like, how do you measure self-respect tangibly to where at the end of the week, you'll be like, I did some respectful stuff towards myself. If that's even waking up in the morning and being like, I respect myself today. I'm going to do this to show me what's my goal. What's the cookies I gave to give myself at the end of the day? Because I got up and I just talked nice to G. Me and G had a conversation all the way to whatever, Sprout.
You know what's heavy about what she's saying? Many of us, man, many of us, we want to know our impact on others' lives. get what I'm saying? So there has to be this internal reckoning, acknowledgement, without judgment. And when you see that ugly piece of yourself, you can't record it. You gotta and you gotta lean in with love. And that's a hard thing to do for many people. And so what we do is we say, all right, I'm gonna go to work. And I'm gonna stop by the Respect grocery store. And grab a little love. But it's not love. Hold tight, man, when we come forward, we're gonna keep looking.
I just wanna take you out and show you. You already know that.
That'll be right. So I don't know. I gotta find what to use on this map, man.
Announcing Barton Community College's newest program, Music Accompaniment. Whether you're a seasoned pianist or just starting your musical journey, Music Accompaniment is designed to elevate your talent and understanding of the music industry. Complete a certificate in 1 year or earn your associate's degree. Classes can even be tailored to
what they have learned to do as a team, but quite profound. If you are someone who has
agreed.
Everybody leaves your money here. Right? And I want to talk about ways in which we can understand how ego shows up in our lives and presents and makes it difficult for us to actually live happy lives. So ego is a part of our personality, and it is usually formed by the time itself begins to really take shape between the ages of 2 and 3. And ego's job is to help the being feel safe. And ego is always going to look to interact with the external world. And here's the thing that I think is really sad but quite profound. If you are someone who has felt abandoned and rejected by the outside world, and you have not had enough healthy mirroring, then your ego as an adult, right, is going to continue to seek that outside validation, that outside or external mirroring that will allow the being itself to feel valid, to feel as if it has value. The more of a need our ego has to feel validated by something from the external world. When it comes to a narcissist, for instance, a narcissist is extremely shame-based. And what they have learned to do as an ego defense mechanism, their narcissism is basically an ego defense mechanism. So because there is so much shame, so the more invalidated, a narcissist felt, or the more shame a narcissist felt from possibly being terribly abused as a child. When you're suffering abuse, you don't feel validated. You feel invalidated. You feel powerless, right? But the ego is designed to help you feel in control so that you can walk through life and get things done. And when you have shame, if you don't find a way to reconcile that, then you implode. You can't function, right? So in some cases, narcissism is the way the ego is able to permit the being that is attached it makes it possible for a narcissist to live in a world with all this shame without ever having to touch the shame, right?
Ooh, Lisa Ramino, she on fire! And guess who she was speaking to? G, get back in here, brother. I know you took something from that clip. You had to, man. She was all up in. Gee. Jeez, brother. What did you take away from this tonight?
The journey has to be recorded, and the journey has to be journalized. The journey has to be progress. Sometimes progress is elusive. Sometimes you're not aware of how much progress you've made.
Motherfucking grenade didn't hit him.
Let me stop you, G.
That's right.
Fuck.
You're 100%.
You about to lose.
But there's always progress.
There we go.
Damn. Many of us
That wasn't nothing but
understand
fodder.
that progress is like time. Progress is quantized like time. You have different variations of time, different lengths of time. You know, you have an epoch, you have a millennia, and all the way down to a nanosecond. Progress moves like that too.
Correct.
So what happens is, because we're outcome driven,
Absolutely,
we don't see the progress in its incremental form.
that's why we have to track it.
Talk to me.
We have to track it. And G, I definitely want to make sure, reach out. Please follow me, DM me. The letter N, SIGHT, M-E.
Hold on, G. Don't DM my sister, though.
DM me. Slide into them.
No, hey.
And
hey.
Get your. I want to send you a journal. I definitely want to send you a journal. So I want you to reach out. And for those who are trying to find "Winning is Everything," that's the title of the journal. Follow me on Instagram. My website is insightme.com. Those are good places you can find this. But G, I definitely want to send one to you. If you would do me that honor.
Okay. I certainly would. And I can go to insightme.com.
G.
Insight, the letter N, SIGHT.
All I'm gonna say to you, G, is slide into her DMs gingerly. Don't just, you understand? Don't go in them DMs disrespectful, G, because I'm gonna hear about it. You understand me?
I understand. I would not do that.
All right, brother. We appreciate you for being so transparent, man. Seriously, in all honesty, man. Thank you so much, man. Thank you, brother.
Thank
you for the discussion. Thank you so much. I got so much from the discussion.
Absolutely. You're already winning.
All right. I love it. If you want to bring your city in the building, G just brought LA in the house in a major way. If you want to bring your city in the building, all you got to do is call me at 201580. We trying to get you some wins tonight. Let's get over to Indianapolis, Indiana. Ronan, get in here.
Shout out to Scorpio Nation.
Get ready. Here we go. It's about to cut up in here. Talk to me, Ronan. I know you need some wins. I know you got some wins on your mind. But I know you're going to be in here cutting up with these quips, so here we go.
I know. I'm admit I was guilty of relationship cosplay for a long time. Yeah, and the thing was, like, to be honest, it's like most of the time they were using a mask. And after the deal with the contract, I had to learn how to fire my representative and basically learn how to take myself out. I had to ask myself on a regular basis what I did, and what I learned from that. That way, you have a healthy relationship with not just the Most High, but yourself. Then you'll have a group, in a relationship with you.
Absolutely. It starts within.
Yeah.
What we deserve, what we need. Not the parts of us that we like, those true parts of us that we don't want to, like climb Mount Everest, to avoid looking at those parts.
Yes, sir.
Finally.
Get transparent, brother.
Okay.
We win here. Winning is everything.
Let's get this win. Let's get this dub.
Okay.
Where are you hurting, brother? Tell me now. Where are you hurting?
Where I was hurting, love or compliment. Compliment relationship. What that is, the thing is like, let's just say you don't put in the work, but you want all the benefits. Or the work you do put in a little bit fraudulent that you have to pay so that you're stealing on anything.
I got it. Hey, I thank you for the transparency and the honesty because we need it.
Yeah.
We need it to be able to have these kinds of discussions in order for everybody benefits from topics like these. Everybody benefits from a little bit of confidence and it needs expectations. Why that's done, it's not
Fuck
to
outta
say you're a
here.
bad person. Ronan's not a bad guy. It's the way we look for external validation. The hard work is doing that ourselves first. That we can show up, ask, and get 100.
Yeah.
Like it's pour into ourselves first. I deserve. I don't have to steal it. I don't have to cheat to get a compliment. I worked and I got it. I didn't even ask for it because you illuminate that people are going to want to give it to you, which is because you don't actually need it from people to be done that way. We are all guilty of relationship welfare at one point in our lives. Period. Probably still in our current life.
Yeah.
We get a little bored. Start a conversation we don't really want.
He right there prone. You're right next to him.
Learn to become, I guess, more focused. If you're stuck on stupid, sometimes I'll leave you hanging there. And I need to work on that. When you how to treat you, this is out there against you. But I learned nowadays, like, I don't think how society do it. In society, they teach you how to strike out in T-ball. You know, I feel like that.
I feel like you should be sitting right here. So I can like, tell me more.
Right.
You were my ideal client. And tell
like,
me more about that.
Well, see, with society, they give you this relationship where it's a controlled chaos. You come with these phases. You know, you do the things and repeat. There's no growth there. But the thing is, like, you're supposed to have that, not just a healthy communication, but comprehension, mutual comprehension. That's where the growth is.
I think the growth also comes from we are fed a lie. We're told when it comes to relationships are supposed to be hard. You're supposed to go through it. Like I'm sorry, I don't slide into my DMs with expecting me to do hard. Like it's hard to work on me. Like I can't be working on you, us, and everything else we got. Everybody's showing up.
You've rejected self-work. The real wins are.
Correct.
You come into the relationship raggedy.
Expecting.
Right.
Till death
you unconscious about your own raggediness. And then when you get into the relationship
and in your last relationship, this journal is not for individual work. You can apply this to your relationship. Are we winning? Are we like look at your partner right now and be like, hey, how did we do good for each other today? Hey, partner, wife, husband, girlfriend, whatever. How did I show up for you today as a man? Let's jot this down and listen to what she says or what he says. As my mate, this is what you did. We need to have a conversation. We think, and as you jot that window. I guarantee it'll
bunch of societal wins, a bunch of societal positioning and power.
I'm good. I make the money.
Does that make him really powerful?
Like, but do you come different?
Yeah. He's soft. Come on.
Sexual intimacy, but after, like, how do you know you're
People figure we have intimacy when they're laying their clothes on, they're hot behind walls.
Yeah. Yeah.
Beautiful bum.
Beautiful bum. Incorrect all the way. A beautiful bum. But what did you say? And a handsome holocaust.
winning the for a couple goals, we can get you there. But it is this acknowledgement and keeping track of it. Hey,
but let me tell you something. You're not going to get the win if you're not willing to do the work.
That's right.
Winning in so many people, and I've seen it happen. So many people.
Yeah.
Dissatisfaction, discouragement, disrespect. Again, all of these things are coming from something. If you're everybody she's talking to, she started with, sounds like, something that happened early in your childhood. She's coming from a base that's telling her something happened that you carried into your adult relationship that's playing out. Your partner is merely a question to an answer you've been carrying around.
Right.
Yeah, me.
Right.
Do you see? You're not going to win unless you're willing
to do the work.
You got to be willing to look at self. You got to be willing to take responsibility for self. And then if you so happen to find somebody that you actually love, you got to be willing to do those small things like, hey, let me get this Winning is Everything journal.
And
let's sit down and we're going to create some relationship goals that allow us to win as individuals and as a collective.
Right. Because I can come in and think I'm a great woman. I'm a good woman. And my partner could be like, well, who told you that? You probably are a good woman at work. But when you get in this house, you're not.
When you get in this relationship,
when you're in this relationship,
not.
You're not. You probably are great. But those are because we're parts. There's many facets to how we show up. Are we collecting the correct wins? Are we playing the right games?
Okay, hold tight. Hold tight, Ronan. I got to come forward. I'm sorry. It's so good. I don't want to come forward, but I'm going to lean forward. Ladies and gentlemen, the voice of reason is on complete fire. When we come forward, more from Indianapolis.
You either win me or win. Win. Yeah. Serve everything else. Win.
As the impacts of climate change mount, millions of vulnerable people, our people, are going to bear the brunt of these extreme environmental events, which will likely lead to forced displacement, loss of cultural identity, and other related risks. These realities are as real as tuned to KBL.
Single mother. She learned that the most disadvantaged in the United States are single mom families. According to the U.S. Census, 30% were under the poverty line. So she decided to do something about it, along with co-founder Cole Patterson. Their goal is to end the poverty cycle in single mother households through education, opportunity, and networking, providing family and child enrichment programs for under-resourced single-parent families. Single Moms Planet serves over 10,000 single moms and their children each year. Studies show that business development and financial literacy provide a positive environment for children and families, exposing them to new...
What map is this? This the new one? Nope, this the best one.
This is a community call to action from KBLA Top 16 News.
Hmm. Copyright. What's this got to do with the topic? God damn it. Oh my God. What did he hit me with? Ain't a lot of time.
You leap forward and you learn some things, but you can't catalyze a new identity. So you try to go back and hide in your old identity. And that actually doesn't work because, well, things have changed and you've learned something and that isn't who you are anymore. And so it's like you have to cut parts of yourself off in a destructive manner to fit back into the person that you were. Now what happens here is that Pinocchio escapes from this tyrannical situation and undergoes this descent into chaos, but he tries to go back home, he tries to go back to what he was. And he can't do that anymore. His father isn't at home anymore. And so when he goes home, he finds that there's no home there. Now, this happens to people sometimes, and it's often a shock to them. So they'll often stay under the thumb of their father. And you think, well, why would someone do that? Because it means they're subject to the tyrannical judgment of their father. They're always concerned about what their father will think or whether their father approves of them, and so forth. And you think, well, that's got to be an unpleasant place to be. Why would you do that? Freud said, for example, that no one could be a man unless his father had died. And Jung said, yes, but that death can take place symbolically. Okay, so there's that part of the idea. And then another part of the idea is one of the times in your life when you actually realize that you're an individual is when you'll go and ask your parents something and you realize they actually don't know any more about what you do than you do. And that sucks.
Breaking up with the toxic past. That's your model. They love you, but they weren't right about everything. They did their best. You love on them for their best. Thank you. But you gave birth to me.
Oh my God, what he got on too, man?
Oh, Lord. Not for me to mold myself into a little version of you. 1-800-922-Ronan, get in here with your final thoughts.
Intimacy begins when you divorce yourself from your partnership.
Sing your shadow.
That's a serious partnership.
Serious victory is like when you expended everything unnecessary, and you might get the win, but the loss is even greater than that victory.
All right.
Yeah.
When a win costs you too much.
Was it worth it? That's yeah.
Good question.
Ronan, we love you, man. You know what you just did?
Oh, God.
I was coming for
Ronan,
that ass,
tell
boy.
the listeners what you just
The
did.
birthday boy brought Indianapolis to the building.
Oh, when's your birthday? When's your birthday?
Thank you.
Naptown is in the building. If you want to bring your city in the building, all you got to do is call me at 1-800-920-1580. Ronan, happy birthday. When we come forward, we going back to South Central LA. We're also going to Houston, Texas, and somebody ringing that line right now. Get at us. We want to talk to you.
Oh no. Copyright. Alright. Yeah, wait till they come back. Come on, hop down. Bitch. Shit. Way to knock him down. Goddamn shotgun. Ah! Motherfucker. You hurt. Yeah. Oh. killing shit. Get that What up? That's why I be getting all them bodies during the real game. You gotta get in here and practice. Ooh, you got him. Barrel. Juanito. Oh my God. Fuck. Yeah, he shot on me. Skills up there, boy. Ay, 19 to 18, you gotta die, man, to get out here and learn. Come on, Zoe. Oh, man. I know this ain't copyrighted.
Man with a swollen prostate. Do not. You know that prostate problems have nothing to do with the.
I ain't that old yet.
Credit.
You boldly go where no man has gone before.
That's the wrong one. Damn, I ain't seen nobody name to send them an invite. I'm trying to recruit some TDM monsters, man. When the TDM putting up numbers, man, who know how to fight?
People say to me, I have no self-esteem. I hate that word. It's so overused and abused. I don't have any self-esteem because when I was growing up, my parents said these terrible things and those terrible things. And I said, isn't it convenient you only remember those things? Someone can tell you your whole life you're a piece of crap, but you can say, screw you, read between the lines, and make your life work. Someone tell you your whole life you're beautiful, you're intelligent, you're the smartest person in the world, and you don't believe it. Because self-esteem doesn't come from what people say about you. Self-esteem is earned within yourself. It's esteem for yourself, which only comes by doing things that are incredibly difficult, and then your brain goes, this is who I am.
Yeah, don't come from the outside.
Nobody wants to do that, though. Nobody wants to do that. This is why we live in a society that says love isn't enough. This is why we live in a society that says, oh, well, you know, you just do the best you can and you make way with what you got. You know, everybody's trying to be safe. And love, the real thing, is fearless. Real thing is fearless. In other words, fear cannot exist in the same place as it does. Why would it be afraid? See? So many people don't want to see themselves. You know why?
These different spawn points I see. They pushed the spawn point back some.
Love someone else.
They just shifted this around.
So what happens is, are fearful, start to look at themselves and love that they're supposed to receive
broken developmental milestones successfully.
Barrel monster out here.
That's the first introduction.
Oh, what, I ran out of bullets? Daddy knows so well. They done flipped this whole shit around. What the fuck?
For your failure.
I'm getting. Fuck. Shot in the back. Oh shit. Ah shit.
Why we break it through tiny, measurable goals. Don't go in there and try to look and fix it. That's why.
Oh my god.
Colonel, my senior, Dr. Robinson.
He didn't want to die. He's out here. There you
brick
go.
by brick.
Thank you.
Can we get 5,000 copies off the shelf tonight?
Winning is.
Oh my god.
Slide in her DM. Go to the website. Like a gentleman. Okay, here we go. We got callers on the line. JW in Los Angeles. Get in here.
Time in because that journal.
Shit.
Last night. Handicap.
Kool-Aid Lito? What the fuck?
Anyway, the point is,
Kool-Aid Lito.
Disability.
Dysfunction. Yeah, disabilities are
Multiple. Shit, they done cleared them out. Ow! Motherfucker shot me in my hip.
You said sabotage.
Same difference. The point is, that's my and I believe that's all
Fuck! Dang it! Got banging the blocks too forward.
Or not something that's permanent. It's temporal. And we have to deal with facts, like as you said, once you go inside that cave, you deal with increments or portions of small bites. And knowledge is power, and once you be informed, and you know what's going on. You're no longer afraid. And that's why I said with myself, I'm learning how to fail and get better. Because that's my internal flaw. And I need to
slide in here. You guys send me a message.
Motherfucker D.
You need to go to her website.
The fuck?
T as in Tom. M as in Mary. E. E as in Edward.
Ain't let me pull out no gun, bruh.
Right. Incitement.
Okay.
Right.
Not insight.
But it is.
No, it's not.
But it's insight.
It's insight.
Where it spells
That's right. .com.
Spell it again.
That's right. .com.
Man, thank you for bringing South Central
I love
it. Lord have mercy. Forward, we go into Astro. Get ready.
Los Angeles, black men are dying from preventable health-causing diseases. Join us Saturday, November 8th.
Oh my God, fuck.
Walk for your brother, walk for your father, walk for your son, walk for your uncle, walk for yourself. We'll have
November is National Runaway Prevention and Homeless Youth Awareness Month, and the Sanctuary of Hope is shining a light on the situations that cause
I couldn't
youth to
see
run
him,
away
bro.
or face a housing crisis. In LA County, nearly 3,000 homeless on the streets each night. All month long, the Sanctuary of Hope www.thesoh.org. That's www.thesoh.org.
Yeah. Oh my God, where are you shooting at? I can't get fucking Oreo. they figured out now, man.
Ladies and gentlemen, the VOR. Every night you gonna get a bonfire. Wow. Different stuff. Unmasking the
Throwing it.
author of
It's just the shaking of this. It's the flip over that's fucking me
We
up.
got 3 callers on the line. This is 903. I want you guys to really get what you need to say. Atala from Houston, Texas. You're on now. Talk to me.
Well, hello. What's going on, Josh? What's going on? Oh, how are y'all? So, the win that I want to achieve right now, sorry? I said, all right. I'm rooting for you. Yeah. Let's go. I this past weekend, and I had to confront some things, namely with family, because and so I realized that that's their voice, and so essentially, if I were to get rid of that, I have to you're building an entirely new
Buddy was this motherfucker. Listen, man, that boy out here eating.
again.
God damn. These motherfuckers is finding me, boy. 44 and 11, 44. Come on, man.
Signature to the universe.
But nah, Mel, Peaks was getting it.
Believe and behave. It's a contract. This is a commitment. This journal is a commitment and a contract to yourself. You will spend time sitting down, outlining how you look today, but how you want to look by the end of the year. We do that all the time, every birthday, on New Year's resolution. What am I going to do for my birthday? We do that, but we don't keep writing and filling in. We just let time keep ticking as it goes on its own, and we collect what bothers us.
Ooh, okay. Attila, I'm sorry I gotta preempt you tonight, but Lord, she gave you a bar. You brought Houston, Texas in the building. Let's get it cracking. Who's been on the longest? Jonathan, Ashboro. You gotta condense it. I want to get everybody in. Let's go. North Carolina, talk to me.
Good evening, Joe. Good evening, Doc.
Good evening.
The win that I'm looking to achieve is to be able to convince myself of the fact that failure is not genetic.
And I'll start there. Convince yourself. That means you're in control of it. So that's win number one. You're not outsourcing your power. You are in control. You are in a fight with you and you. When you decide, I don't want to fight me anymore, the fight stops.
So stop being a masochist. Stop beating yourself up.
The world already does that for us.
Well,
go ahead. Tell me more.
Well, one of the things that happened to me most recently was I was talking to my grandfather. He's 98 years old. And he gave me a tool, and it resonated with me. And in this conversation you guys were having also resonated. He said, son, you have to realize that the weeds are a part of the garden.
How about it? Come on.
So when you water in your vegetables, you water in the weeds too.
Okay.
So you got to go out there and you got to pull up your weeds.
Are you?
Jonathan, I hate to do this to you. I got to preempt you tonight. Ashboro is in the building because of you. We appreciate the call. Hopefully you got some insight from my sister. But here we go. Nikki from Mississippi. Nick from the SIP, get in here.
Brother Zoe and the good doctor, good evening.
Yes.
Good evening.
I got food for thought.
Give it to us.
So I'm thinking about surrender to win.
Mm-hmm.
Surrender means to cease resistance to an enemy or an opponent and submit to their authority.
Mm-hmm.
But in the context of her journal, if we surrender and really give over those things that are inside of us we have difficulty looking at, that puts us in the seat of authority and not the thing.
Absolutely.
But the ego says, I need to be safe, so I must be in control.
Absolutely.
Remember, control is the other side of the coin where fear exists. So in order to alleviate the fear, I need control. Talk to me, Nikki. Give us more of that.
The scriptures tell us, the Lord said, to write it down and make it plain.
Take the time.
Well, your journal is a tool to help those who need stringent practice at writing it down so that it becomes plain, so that there isn't a thing sitting in the place of authority over us.
That's right.
The only thing that should be in authority over us is Jesus or the deity that you recognize. The journal is the tool to help you get there. Surrender to win.
And ourselves. I think when ourselves, because we have the right to free will and choice given by God, we have to make the choice to, one, first sit down and decide, I'm going to take the time to pour into me.
Willingness.
Yep.
Willingness to do the work, willingness to make the time. And as we are a quick, fast, and in a hurry, one kill to resolve all things, instant gratification and satisfaction type of people, we have to sit down, slow down, and figure out what it is that we're trying to go after. Is this mine?
And that arrives, now you arrive at the place of healing. Healing to me is like, if you can imagine, you get a new skin every 6 weeks, right?
Mm-hmm.
Healing is like that. It's a continuum. It's not like a place I arrive. I'm doing it all the time, hopefully. And that surrender to win is a representation of that actual in motion shedding of the skin every 6 weeks. In 6 weeks' time, you did something miraculous on the inside.
That's all this exfoliation. Okay.
Nikki, I love you, Nikki. Nikki, call in tomorrow. I need to hear your voice. She brought Mississippi into The universe, God, whatever you want to call it, by whatever name, always answers yes. So be careful. Many times, self-love, the love of their partner, because they say, when I heal. And the universe is saying, I am healed. I am whole. Many people say, no, I'm not whole until I get an outcome. The outcome is projected out into the future, and the outcome usually never comes because you worded it in such a way. Ooh, listen, where did he get the book? Tell him right now. Tell him right now.
Get the book, Insight.
Ladies and gentlemen, we started the conversation, but it is definitely up to finish. Hey, this is what I do week out. I love y'all for your participation tonight. You already know who's coming up next. It's RSVP with Jill Monroe. I'll see you tomorrow on my Friday with another slapper. Deuces, baby. Damn.